So, we are going to make a trip into the void. So, I don't know how much you guys know about the void, or if you've been to the void trip last time. As I was talking about the underworld, so the void is below the underworld. I mean, it's not like there is a specific structure, but in order to get to the void, it takes a lot of shadow works in order to get there. But not like we're gonna do shadow works tonight, but it's more like we are going to teleport. We're gonna open a portal, and then we're just gonna temporarily making a little trip into the void. Alright, so this is my way to describe it, as there is yin and yang, all light and all dark, where there is no shadows within the realm of all light, and there's no shadows within the realm of all dark, and there's in the middle of everything is all the worlds that were created, including planet Earth and many multiple galaxies and star systems and etc. etc. And then when you travel all the way back to source where all lights is, there is no shadows. And then you go the other way where there's nothing else is left. There's nothingness is where the void is. So either you're everything or one with everything where all light is, or you're nothing at all where the void is. Either way, it is the same. But it's different at the same time, because it does feel different. So think about it that way. Some of you've made journey into the light, who've had ascensions, who had awakening journey. It's blissful and it's just beautiful, and you feel one with everything, and you feel this unconditional love from the universe, or that you are the unconditional love. I know you can't really describe it, you've got to experience. It's not something that you can really write about or talk about. It's something that you got to experience. But if you've experienced it, you know what I'm saying. And it's a little different. In the void is where you go through an underworld journey, where you are stripping away everything, every identities, where things breaking away, and you're learning to surrender with until you surrender until there is nothing left, where the only thing that is left is your consciousness, and then you just feels good. So who's ready? Who's ready for this little trip? So this is a little quick trip. You don't have to do any work. I'm just gonna open a portal, and we're just gonna teleport to the void. I know I love the void so much. Alright, so that was a little explanation of what is the void, and some of you may experienced it before. Some of you may already experience it without knowing that you've experienced it. The void is literally like what it means, the void, nothingness. And I think a lot of Eastern philosopher talks about like the idea of just like being nothing, and minimalism and stuff like that is a very similar idea of the journey into the void. So there's many different ways to describe it, but alright, let's get a little comfy. So get cozy, drink some water if you need to. And when I think of the void, and I'm wearing this like all black, all consuming, it just feels really good. You'll see. If you think of black hole, dark matters, and dark energy, I don't really know what that is. No one knows what that is, but that's kind of like how I feel, like into the black hole of nothingness. But let's see. Alright, before we go into the void, let's settle in, shall we? You get really cozy in the void. To be honest, it's quite cozy in the void. It's just like home, home, home. It's hard to describe it, but we're gonna feel it. All right, we're gonna feel it. We're gonna drop into the present moment once we're getting ready. We really needed this. Like, I personally really needed this. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've been getting a lot of psychic attacks for a couple of days non-stop. So I've been having migraine, all kind of pains everywhere, and I've been having like these crazy glitches on my phone. I almost thought my email was hacked, and I just like found out, okay, you know, it was like after I cleansed energy and everything just like came back to normal. I found and it was just like random ass weird shit's just been happening. Anxiety attacks, and like it's just like I have been like crazy. I've been like doing cord cutting, energetic cuttings, and energetic cleansing, and recentering meditations, subliminal, and just like a lot of attacks. See, still going on with my tongues right here, still going on. And I was posting like a lot of spiritual books recommendations, and then right after I like posted that stuff on my Instagram, and I started getting attacks. And I'm like, hold on, this shit is crazy. But try not to focus on that. So I've been kind of recentering. I'm like, bro, we need a trip into the void. We need a trip into the fucking void. Woo. I know some of you guys are getting psychic attacks too. I know, you know, this is nothing new to us. And if you know me, this is nothing new to me either. And I talked about it before, and we've experienced it before. And all of us being, most of us or all of us are somewhat experiencing the same thing. You may be experiencing it without even knowing that you're experiencing it, you know? Like a lot of this shit is going on. All right. I'm almost ready. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm almost ready. Feeling the vibe. So, you know, I feel like we all really needed this little trip into the void to drop everything into the void. All right. Ooh. Let's take some deep breaths. I can't even speak. Whew. Drop into the present moment. Whew. Keep going. That's better. All right, let's do it again. All right, that's better. And now just breathe normally. Just breathe normally now. Me wearing this black sweater is perfect to depict the void. And some of you can close your eyes if you want to, if it helps. If you don't have to. You can have it like me, like half open and half closed, and sometimes we do that. Drop into the present moment. We are traveling. We are in the void. We are going into the void. It's not like we're going into the void, but it's not like we're going. It's like we're gonna be in the void without even noticing that we're in the void. But you know. And when you drop into the present moment, when you tap to the void, is where road trip. Yep. It was not really like a road trip. It's a teleport trip because we were directly going into the portal, and we just get there, and we're just gonna, whoop, we're here. Do you didn't notice you're there? You will notice. You will notice. So you may slowly drop into the void, and this is a space where there's no time, nothing need to worry about, no identity, no material, no matters, nothing, because this is a space where you completely surrender. It feels really good to not needing to go anywhere, not needing to be anyone, not needing to try anything. This is a space where you just exist purely as consciousness. No need to identify yourself or anything. It's just being in nothingness. No thoughts. No space. Yes, space, but no space. And your whole being is enveloped in this nothingness. It feels really good because this is like, it's almost like, yes, you can rest now, but almost like, it's not like you can rest, but like you can truly rest. You can truly just not needing anything, not needing to do anything, not needing to go anywhere, not needing to be anything, not needing to be anyone, not needing to figure out anything. And you just come back to yourself, to that center point of consciousness, and you float in nothingness. You're floating in nothingness. Is there up, down, side, right, side? Nothing at all. Is all. It doesn't even matter. This is a space where every piece of that outside of your consciousness dissolves. All of them dissolves into the rest of the darkness. Melt into the rest of the darkness, and just until there's nothing left but your pure consciousness. Consumed by pure nothingness, consumed by pure darkness, darkness as nothingness. No ideas, no good or bad, no thoughts, no worry, nothing. It's like a 0-point existence. 0-point existence into the void. It is. Into the void. It is. And you can slowly feel that everything external of your pure, authentic consciousness dissolves away. Dissolves away. And then you start to feel that you are so light. You have no weight. But you, and just no thoughts, and just feels so good to not having any thoughts at all. You even feel like this place is so familiar. It feels so familiar. This feeling feels so familiar. Sometimes it brings tears to your eyes. It's almost like you haven't felt this space for eons. But this space feels so familiar. It's almost like coming home. Stripping everything away. Stripping everything away. Into the void. In the void. Into the void. Some of you may take a little more time to allow, because you have to slowly allow it to consume you, to drop into this space, requires you to surrender, knowing that you are safe. Drop it. I know I'm just like not like I just don't want to talk right now because I'm in this energy. I'm just like no thoughts, and just like so good, and just and just no one need to be, nothing need to be, and nothing need to be done. No trying, no thoughts. You don't even want to. I know. Like, yeah. Just be. Just be. Just be. And surrender. Surrender more and more. Surrender more and more. It's like nothing. You feel nothing. You see nothing. There's nothing. Nothing feels so good. You would say, I never really thought that nothingness can feel so good. And you strangely love being consumed and stripped away everything that you carries, that you've been carrying for eons, just for this moment. Have a little taste of it, stripping it all away, dissolves into the background. Let everything dissolves into the background, into the void, into the darkness, into the nothingness. I know, you know how it feels like? I know. It feels like a womb, like inside your mother's belly. Like, it's so dark, you don't see anything, but it feels so good. And that's why it feels like home. The void of nothingness. It's almost like the belly of God, almost. The womb of creations before you were birthed into the world, into the universe, before consciousness was going to be something, but you were nothing. And it's just like, yeah. It's like, oh, I'm back home. It may be a little bit harder for some people. Not everyone's ready. Not everyone's ready. Because people still have so many desires, worries, fears. Not until you're ready to let these go. And you're like, yes, I want to let them go, but I don't know how to. And it's okay, and just drop into this moment, in this space. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. You can feel yourself kind of sinking into the space and relaxing. Just sinking into the space, into the void. You're gonna feel like you're dropping, 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 dropping. Sinking, sinking, and sinking. But it feels so good sinking. It's like you're infinitely sinking into the void and just being embraced, and just dissolve into it. Some of you are resisting. I can feel you resisting. There's nothing to resist here. You're resisting yourself. What are you resisting? The void is where there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing need to worry. No one need to be. No thoughts. No ideas. No good or bad. Nothing. Nothing. It's just your pure consciousness. Just your pure consciousness. Have you ever feel nothing but just your consciousness? Dropping your body, dropping all identities, dropping everything. And one focus point is just your consciousness floating and nothing else. Nothing else. Surrendering everything. Stop trying to feel your body. Focus on your pure consciousness only. And almost feel like zoning out. Almost feel like you're zoning out. Dragon of the Void, Kokoro. Hang out with us here right now. Taking away all that need to be purged, everything that need to go, everything that needs to go. Consume it, consume it. Take them, drop them, let them go. This is a space where you can let anything go. You can let anything go in this space because it's the void, surrender, and it's gonna be gone forever. So let it go. Let anything that you find that you're hard to let go of, this is the space where you let them go. Because the void is all consuming. Is all consuming. Yes. Keep going. Dragon of the Void, Kokoro, is here. It's here. Taking everything away. Dissolving everything away. Dissolving everything that's not supposed to be there. Everything that's not supposed to be there. Yeah. Feels good. Feels so good. Feels so good. I know. Hi. Isolated. Hi. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Surrender. 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 Surrender more. Let it go more. Let it go more. Surrender more. Let it go more. Surrender more. Let it go more. Let it go more. Surrender. Getting a little bit lightheaded, but it's good. Meaning that you're feeling it. So much better. That's so much better. That's so much better. You have no names, no thoughts, nothing needs a proof. No one need to be, nothing need to be done, nowhere need to go. You just exist. Nothing matters. You are just pure consciousness. Floating. Just like breath of the universe. Space where anything even started existing. It's before anything even started existing. This 0 point space of nothingness. This is the space where nothing even existed. It feels almost like a space where you were in the womb. You haven't been born yet. You're in the womb. But are you a baby? Not really. You just feel yourself existing, though. You just feel yourself existing. You don't have any identity yet. You don't need to do anything yet. You just are. You just exist. There's nothing needed to be done. No thoughts. Nothing at all. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Obviously, you don't get to travel into the void. This is a rare thing. So might as well take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Why don't you? Why don't we? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the opposite today. So I usually started off with a collective message before the energy transmission, but today is a little bit different. So we've traveled into the void today, and I do like to wrap the trip up with the message though, because I didn't really start with a message today, but I find it hard to speak. But we will wrap it up with a message. I'm still a little bit lightheaded. From being in the void. You can tell by my eyes. Just I've never pulled card in a trance state of being like I am right now. I'm still very lightheaded right now. It's interesting. Nice to see you, Mystic Minor. Stay prosperous. Some of you really needed this. Really, really needed this. Because only the void can work with dense and heavy energy like that you are carrying. Yeah. And it's like, yep. Oh, wow. I was feeling, I don't know who is it, I don't know who this is, but someone's been extremely resistant because someone is extremely anxious, extreme anxiety that causes you to wanting to control everything. And I felt the energy. And that's why I really needed this. Me too. And that's why we're like, whoop. Right. Got you. Yeah. Riding. Spin. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn strength. Inner strength. There's a quiet strength that you will be able to learn from the void. It's a quiet power, a very subtle power, a very subtle strength that you'll be able to learn from the stillness, from nothingness, from the void. Because you've always seen power as exerting forces and actively doing all the time. That is actually the opposite of power. True strength is quiet. True strength is stillness. True power is in the not doing. But I'm not saying that you don't need to do anything at all, that kind of stuff, but it is in the unspoken. But kind of look at the contrast. In a painting, you have contrast and you have white space. And then you have lines. You've been focused on all the doing that you forgot. You forgot about the white space. Have you left any white space out? Have you had any lines? Or is it out of balance? When you have true strength, you don't need to try. You just do. You have it. You just have it. You don't need to try. You don't need to do. Let it speak for itself. Let it speak for itself. That's what I'm saying. Is in the not doing more than the doing. What is it that you don't need to do? What is it that you don't need to say that people will know? And you know. Most importantly, you know. Most importantly, you know. So this is definitely going to help you. This 29th is going to be a solar eclipse where you're going to have great purging from your solar plexus, which you're holding on to a lot of dense energy in your solar plexus that is in taking your power away. You will be able to purge all of that in the coming 2 days and continue to meditate, to do breath work, to sit still, find time and space to sit still, to sit still. Is that even a challenge for you? Or why would it be a challenge? Yes. Yeah. Heavy resistance. Very heavy resistance. Alright. Last message is that let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go. And that could be situations that has been long over. People, places, situations, ideas, things, memories that's been long over. Let them go. Let them go. Death happens. Anything happens, and just everything dissolves onto the earth, and life begins again. But if you resist it, then it's gonna become rotten, stinky, nasty. We don't want that. And you're gonna wear that on your back, carrying it everywhere you go. It's like carrying corpse everywhere you go. Oh. You don't want to do that. Collecting those skulls and using that as a pride? I'm sorry, but it's a no-no. Oh. Well. It's like a scary movie. It's like horror movie. Carrying all that shit around on your back is like a horror movie. It's like collecting a lot of horror. In the bad way, though. I'm not saying horror movies bad, but this situation is bad. This situation is bad. And go out this weekend. Go have fun. Celebrate, party, have a little drink, hang out with friends. Celebrate a new beginning of life. And show gratitude for new beginnings. Alright. That is the message. Let's go. Because it's going to be Friday tomorrow. And then it's going to be weekends. So this is giving happy weekends. This is giving happy weekends. At nighttime. Let shit go so that you can celebrate. Let all of that stinky shit go so that you can celebrate. You know, and like looking good, popping out, looking good, have a little drink. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so that's the message. And hope you all enjoy being in the void with me tonight. I am extremely lightheaded just for a little bit right now. Oof. I will see all of you again, and I don't know if I'll be doing live this weekend, not sure. If not, I'll probably do a live on Monday or on the weekdays, or every Wednesday night, every Wednesday afternoon, 2 p.m. That's already a set time, consistent date. Other than that, I don't know when I'm gonna see you guys next, but I'll see you again very soon. Sending you peace and love. Have a sweet dream tonight. Have some sweet dreams tonight. And sending you love and peace. Bye. You're welcome. Bye. So later.